Hi guys and welcome to Theatre Talk with Wayne, a weekly vlog that I do on a Thursday where I talk about all the shows that I have been in the last 12 years. Now today I'll be talking to you about Mick Hall's Eat Your Heart Out. This was done at the Mars Theatre in 2012. It is basically about a life of a waiter and gosh, this guy was on stage 94% of the time, so he actually never left set, to be honest. And it just kind of shows how he wants to be an actor, and how and who he kind of meets up with through his time being a waiter at I think three different restaurants. Yeah, this was a fairly, I wouldn't say a big cast, because there were some characters who doubled up on their characters. Like there were some people playing two characters. I think I played one. Yeah, I played one. I think I was like the kind of the best friend for the lead, what have you. And yes, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, let's talk about this play. This play was done at the Mass Theatre, like I said before, but it was also done in the foyer. And what was so cool about the show is that it was dinner theatre. So you actually came and ate. Get away from me. Sorry, that was a mechi. Came in and ate and actually enjoyed the show. It really, really worked, and we sold out by it was a week. I think we only did this for a week. We should actually do this again. Because anyway, don't know how though. The whole scheduling. You know what I mean. I kind of look good in this video. I don't know why. I haven't been sleeping, so hiding the bags under my arms. Sorry, I'm waffling. So yeah, and our stage manager, our props mistress, was also the caterer for the evening. So she was never with us backstage. Probably explains what happens next. What is so cool about this cast is that we all drank. It's not the most important thing, but yeah, so every Thursday after rehearsal, we would go to Westlake Arms in Lakeside, which is now today Toad on the Road, and we would drink there until 1 o'clock and then go home. The reason why we actually did this was because one of my co-stars, whose character falls in love or has a relationship with the waiter, she just needed to know where she stood with him. I do think, I do feel, sorry, I do feel that sometimes we do need to have times with our co-stars in order to kind of figure out where you stand in, not in life but in things. It's it's relatable on stage that wow, you can see the connection. And this has obviously worked with me in Barrett's of Wimpole Street in 2016, with Tash and I actually discussing our characters, relationships, and what is actually happening within our lives have brought us extremely, extremely close. And I think that's the reason why my friend did it. Um, Now let's go talk about. Yes, so in the scene, I come on stage and I'm already drunk. I then order coffee and an apple pie. And there is already someone sitting in the restaurant who is needing a cigarette. No, she's smoking. And then I am needing a light. So I go over there and I use the lighter, light up a cigarette, and then go sit down, and the scene kind of ends. And I then um, pay the waiter and then I leave. So in this particular night, I accidentally went onto stage without a cigarette and without money. And I was like, I think I only realized when I actually got up and I tried to get the cigarette from my ear, because that's where my cigarette is supposed to be. And I realized I didn't have it in my hand. So Luckily enough, I was drunk because my line says, "Do you have a lie?" And I was like, "Oh." And I went back and sat down, and then I'm eating the apple pie, and I'm drinking the coffee, and I'm thinking to myself, how the hell am I going to get off stage? Because I'm supposed to pay him, and I can't just walk off. So the one character leaves, and it's just me and the waiter. So I ask him, so I ask him how much for the coffee and the apple pie, and he gives me the response. So I kind of feel where there's no money, and I stood up, and I became so close to him, and I was just making the whole scene very uneasy. I mean, he felt so uncomfortable, so he kind of walked away. So when he walked away, I just left the stage. Oh my god! I could not stop laughing when I got off stage. It was hilarious. It was so so funny. Um, yeah. Um, yeah. I think that was basically what happened in the show. Managed to act with my friend Rosie from high school. Um, this was 2012. Most of these people I had acted with them before. But anyway, right. If you have enjoyed this video, stay tuned for another video next week, so you can subscribe. And if you want to know more about Musenberg Dramatic Society, who produced the show, you can find that description. Sorry, not that description. You will find the link in the description down below. I'm not good with editing, so I'm not going to edit anything of that out. Can't even find even suitable software for me to do editing. But that's besides the point. See you next week.